Drone's broken. Can't get it up. And we're running out of time. It's like we're so close. We're so close. This is, yeah, it's frustrating. In September, I got an email from DJI asking if I wanted to test out a few new products. The Action 2, the Ronin 4D, and the most exciting, the Mavic 3. I knew this was going to be a big launch, and I wanted to get a wide range of footage. So I called up my buddy Jake Sloan in Alaska to see if he wanted to meet up and go shoot some videos. So the next thing I know it, I'm on a plane headed north.
Some people are crazy. Because what's better than hiking to an ice cave but doing it in the wind and the rain?
I was in California yesterday morning. Now I'm in the freezing rain of Alaska.
Freezing is a relative term.
So day one did not start well. The weather is a gamble in October, and I happened to show up in the middle of a storm. So we made the best of the situation, and our goal for the first day was just to film a vlog comparing the DJI Action 2 and the GoPro Hero 10.
That section where I'm following Jake as he's walking, I was starting like this and it got kind of rocky, so I went like this, and then I was kind of like this, just trying to keep my footing. And yeah, you can see the results. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The camera just formatted the card.
So after a few hours of filming, I ended up losing everything. The camera was on and by my side, and somehow I ended up on the format screen and cleared the card. So we scratched the vlog idea and decided just to explore the ice cave.
That's wild.
Glacier water is definitely the best water. It's just coming right off that.
We definitely have a major problem. I just got back to the hotel room and I needed to update the app for the drone to be able to fly it because for some reason it stopped working. Come to find out, it's iOS 15. And I just contacted DJI. There's no app for iOS 15 yet. So I'm in Alaska. We have a boat trip planned for tomorrow. We have a helicopter planned for the next day to go get footage for this drone, and I don't have an app that works, so technically this is bricked. So I need to find an Android device or a phone that hasn't been updated yet, otherwise we're not gonna be able to fly. Well, it's a rainy day again. It's raining.
It's pouring down rain here, but 30 miles that way, it's not raining at all. At least not yet, and hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, hopefully.
Last night, Jake was able to find an old iPhone and a Pixel. So we had two different devices that we could install the pre-release DJI Fly app. But on our way to the dock, there was an accident, so we had to stop and wait. But it did give us some time to test the drone and make sure that it was flying. It seemed to be working, however there was some bugs with the software. But overall I was able to get a few good shots. So once the wreck cleared, we drove through a mountain and ended up in the town of Whittier with just enough time to catch the boat and start our trek out to Blackstone Glacier. Okay, so that was really scary. I just took the drone up to try and get some good shots. and it tried to land in the water. It had a update it needed to do, and it tried to force the update. And that's just like, that's one of the issues when you're doing like working with pre-release products. It's just stuff happens and it's just not good. I mean, it looks like it's working now though. Let's see. This might be the last time we fly this drone. Let's take it up.
All right, here we go. The best place to test a drone is out over open water in the middle of nowhere where there's zero chance of recovery if anything goes wrong.
Let me restart the drone one more time just to make sure. Really like to not lose this thing.
You don't want to try this like over the shore somewhere? Or you could like
we could
crash land it into the beach at least?
I mean, maybe that would be a good idea, right?
It's
probably a good idea.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put the Air 2S in the air to get this shot, and then we'll try this when we have a chance of recovery.
We have another drone.
Yes.
Super stable.
Thank you, sir.
Later.
I just cannot believe the weather. It is so beautiful back in here today.
So the goal is to get onto this beach, test the drone because it's not working, and then if it's working, we're gonna climb up on the rocks, try to get to like the side so we can get a side view of this glacier.
Easy. Easy.
Easy. Ooh, check this out. There is a fish carcass.
Salmon.
Oh, it's got sharp teeth too. Ooh, it smells bad. I hate to do this, but we might need to go get that phone. I can't even get... It won't come out of slow motion mode. And like it keeps flashing. Yeah, it's like not working at all.
Okay.
So now that we're here on the beach, the software won't even work. It just flashes on and off, on and off, on and off. So we actually have a Pixel on the boat, and Jake's gonna run back out and grab it. And we have the software on that as well. So we're hoping that, or it worked earlier when I flew in that traffic. I mean, it was buggy, but it was working. So we're hoping that at least we can get it functioning. Just some of the most epic views, some spectacular drone footage. And, you know, I can't test this drone. It's not a problem with the drone itself, especially by the time you're watching this, all this firmware is going to be updated. This is the problem when you're testing new products. And it looks like he's rolling back this way. He must have got the phone. But something happened with the motor.
It's just not running.
The motor's not, like, just not at all?
Like I had it running and then it just stopped.
Looks like we got a phone.
We got a phone and a couple of cables, so
Let's try this. Okay, there's another forced update happening. Hopefully this fixes whatever problem just happened, but I don't know why both apps, one was for Android, one's for iPhone, why they would be both updating the drone that should have been ready to fly to begin with. Are you at least getting some good shots? Because apparently I can't.
this is the lesson in why you always want to bring multiples with you. Having a backup on trips like this is essential. You just never know what's going to go wrong.
All right, so drone's broken. Can't get it up. and we're running out of time, so we got to get back on the main boat. It's like we're so close. We're so close. I mean, that's why we came out today, was to get this footage. I'm just gonna pack away, and hopefully when we get back into some Wi-Fi, maybe there'll be an update or something, but this is, yeah, it's frustrating.
Today's definitely an early morning. I had to get up at 4:30, get my stuff packed, and we have to hit the road because we are driving somewhere pretty far, I guess, and we're gonna be meeting up with one of his friends who has a helicopter, and she has some new places apparently that she wants to take Jake, which basically means flying up to like mountains and glaciers, and yeah, it's I don't know what to expect.
You want to drive 300 miles-ish and try a drone out?
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Something. Something will happen. Oh, man.
So the goal of today is to, go on the helicopter, obviously, but the Mavic 3 is actually working, and the goal today is to get some really epic footage. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that, we don't have any of the issues that we had.
So the plan is we're going to drive about 300 miles to Valdez, which is where a friend of mine has this awesome helicopter, and Valdez has some of the most epic scenery on
Just
the planet.
town.
Yeah, I mean, it's this tiny little town on this flat area of land on the seaside, and it's surrounded by mountains and glaciers. So it's going to be incredible. The drive there is going to be pretty awesome too. 3 hours of it is going to be in total darkness because the sun doesn't come up for another 3 hours.
Yeah, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
And the sun doesn't come up until 8:30?
Yeah, 8 something. So we'll see something eventually.
Oh, man. Coffee's not even open yet.
Not yet, but we are going to stop for coffee shortly.
I hope so. I need some coffee. The drive to Valdez took all morning, but just as the sun came up, we realized that this is going to be a pretty spectacular day. Last night I was able to get the Mavic 3 working properly, and so far everything is working as it should. After a long drive through the Alaskan wilderness, we ended up at the airport in Valdez.
Helicopter's right out there. Sun's up. Gonna be like perfect day. But the battle is now figuring out what we're gonna bring.
But I pared it down to just 3 lenses, 1 tripod, Air 2S, FPV drone, and the bare minimum FPV stuff. Which with FPV is that there really is no bare minimum. It's always a lot of crap. Like you get goggles and another controller and all that. But enough to do a couple of flights with FPV wherever we go.
Going a little bit lighter with my setup. We don't know what we're gonna get into. This actually is gonna be pretty awesome because I've never been in a helicopter before. This is my first helicopter flight, and it's just like one of those things I've always wanted to do, like go take a helicopter flight and shoot photos and video. But I didn't imagine my first flight would be like a private tour of mountains in Alaska and have the opportunity to just go play and shoot with all these new cameras that I have. I mean, this is wild. So we're about to take off. Who's our pilot for today?
Hey, my name's Lee. I'll be taking you to all of my favorite spots around the Chugach Mountains in Valdez, Alaska. It's kind of boring today because it's all blue skies, but I think we'll find something cool.
Boring is a relative term. This is pretty amazing, and I can't ask for a better day for just being out here. But let's go find some glaciers.
Let's do that.
As we made our way to a beach near the Columbia Glacier, we finally had a chance to test the Mavic 3 in perfect conditions. I got the drone in the air, made sure everything was connected to the app, and
then I just went flying.
This was only stop 1 on our journey, and from here, well, we're gonna go see what else we can find.
Things will never go as planned. The more adventures I go on, the more I realize that you just have to remember to live in the moment. Things will fail, plans will get thrown out the window, but you can't let that ruin the experience. We could have been bummed about the weather or the drone not working properly, but those are things that we can't control. Instead, I had an amazing experience hanging out with Jake, making some new friends, and being able to explore a place that I've never been to before. Being able to experience a moment like this is what it's all about.